What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have an interesting developing story as Saul Canelo Alvarez has informed His Excellency Turki Alalshiekh, who he just signed a 4-fight deal with Riyadh season. He has now informed Turki Alalshiekh that after the victory he witnessed last night between now newly crowned undisputed light heavyweight world champion, Russian superstar boxer Dmitry Bivol, as he avenged his one and only loss to fellow countryman and former undisputed light heavyweight world champion, Beterbiev. So Dmitry Bivol, he beat him majority decision yesterday in a rematch, highly anticipated rematch. Well, Dmitry Bivol is the last official guy to defeat Canelo Alvarez, and he did so unanimous decision. He outclassed Canelo Alvarez. And now Canelo Alvarez, who signed a 4-fight deal with His Excellency, has informed him that next year, should Dmitry Bivol win the trilogy, because Beterbiev won the first fight, Bivol won the second fight, and Beterbiev immediately informed everybody he wants the rematch, the trilogy. So they're going to have a trilogy, and I'm pretty sure Turki Alalshiekh is going to have that trilogy set by the summertime. And Canelo Alvarez has a big fight coming up in September. Now, he's going to fight May 3rd against William Scull to become undisputed 2-time super middleweight champion. And then he got a massive fight coming up in September, a super fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. And he's saying that should he get past Terrence Crawford and should Dmitry Bivol get past Beterbiev in a trilogy, he wants that to be his fight next May, right? So he got a fight in this May, fight in September. He already traditionally fights on Cinco de Mayo weekend, which is the first weekend in May, Mexican Independence Day weekend, which is the second weekend in September. So we know those dates in 2026 are already secured because the 4-fight deal. So May of 2026, he wants the rematch with Dmitry Bivol. He's informed Turkey that he wants that to be one of these fights, the next fight. Now he has to beat William Scull, which I expect him to, and he has to beat Terrence Crawford, which I don't expect him to. But should he beat Terrence Crawford, and the way Bivol beat Beterbiev in the second half of that fight, played possum. He won the first 3 rounds. He lost 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then he won 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is debatable because he started to coast because he felt like he had it in the bag. But he clearly could have won 12. So the fact that he won in that manner, and I thought he won the first fight, leads me to believe, and he's younger, that he's going to win the 3rd fight. And Canelo wants that fight. The problem is he outclassed Canelo when they fought. And everybody stated that Canelo was daring to be great. And that's why he lost to Dmitry Bivol, because he went a step too far. Although he already was a WBO light heavyweight champion after he knocked out Sergey Crusher Kovalev. And Dmitry Bivol is smaller than a lot of the guys that Canelo Alvarez has fought in the past and beat. So I don't know how he was daring to be great when he was already a champion in that weight class and fought guys bigger than Bivol. No, he just lost due to skills because Bivol didn't use his size to beat Canelo Alvarez. And Bivol is the same age as Canelo Alvarez, so it's not like he's getting older. And the fact that he's been in there with an Beterbiev now and already beat Canelo Alvarez, then beat Zordo Ramirez, outclassed him, already suffered defeat, knows how that feels and don't want to do it again, there's no way Canelo Alvarez is going to beat him. And Dmitry Bivol has a demand of his own, which is he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez at 168 for Canelo Alvarez undisputed titles, right? He wants to be a 2-division undisputed champion. So he said that if he fights Canelo in the rematch, it wants it to be at 68, where the Canelo can't have no excuses about size, and he wants Canelo's belts to create history for himself to be a 2-division undisputed champion. Now, I don't know how that's going to work because Canelo Alvarez wants to go up and challenge Bivol for his undisputed titles so that way he could be an undisputed 2-division champion, right? So the rubber's going to have to meet the road, but at the end of the day, His Excellency Turki Alalshiekh, well, he got the funds and the ability to make the fight wherever it so choose. But first things first, Canelo has to get past Terence Crawford, which I don't think he will do. And I think he'll lose his undisputed titles to Terence Crawford. And I think Terence Crawford will vacate the titles. Now, if Canelo, after that fight, should he not get knocked out, just get schooled and get outboxed or just lose a decision, he could go up and fight Bivol. Still a money fight for Dimitri Bivol, unless he decides that he wants to go up to cruiserweight. But don't forget, Dimitri Bivol has a mega fight on his hands after that, and a mandatory. And a guy that Canelo Alvarez is refusing to fight. And that's the Mexican Ecuadorian monster, David Benavidez, who is now the WBC light heavyweight title contender, the mandatory for the Bivol's title. And they're talking about making David Benavidez versus Caleb Smith, who just beat Buatsi and is now the WBO. He's now the WBO mandatory. So this would give Dave Benavidez the opportunity, should he fight Caleb Smith and beat him, he'll be the WBO and WBC mandatory. And David Benavidez is a big money fight for Dimitri Bivol as well. And seeing as though Dimitri Bivol already beat Canelo and outclassed him, I thought he won 9-3. Why would he go against Canelo? You're going to make money to fight David Benavidez anyway. So you already beat Canelo. You beat Beterbiev twice, hypothetically speaking. Now you get to fight the Mexican Ecuadorian monster that everybody's avoiding. You get to beat him. You cement your place in history. Then after that, you could fight Canelo Alvarez. Because Canelo got a 4-fight deal. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blueblood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.